Okay, I'll give you a quick tour of the fridge and how it's all put together. So obviously got the temperature controller on the top there. Reason we use that is to obviously keep it at around that 2 degrees, but the key thing was the thermostat on the existing fridge wasn't very accurate, but putting on its lowest temperature, the fridge was switching on and off all the time, coming on for a minute and then switching off again, and apparently that'll burn out the compressor or blow it up. So that's why it's key to have the temperature controller. So it's set at 2 degrees, but it won't come back on until the temperature gets up to 4 degrees. So it's a bit of time in between actually turning that compressor on and off. So have a look on the inside. So the completely disconnected the thermostat, and now the power that was coming in to that thermostat is now only used for the UV light, which is the back there. And the UV lights expensive if you're trying to get them just for air filters, but if you buy the cheap aquarium ones, they're pretty cheap. So that one is just a one made for an aquarium, so it is actually all waterproof and everything. So yeah, that's just wired straight in. I'll show you the back how that comes through as well. The main thing I was looking for was not to have any holes drilled in the fridge. So the only other things in here are the humidifier that pumps the water vapor into the air, obviously to keep it up around that 85%. The little USB fan just keeps the air circulating around, obviously it's drying out the meat, and the temperature probe at the back there that goes straight into the temperature controller at the top. And the last little thing is just a little gauge here that shows us the humidity and the temperature. Yeah, I'll show you the back. So this is the back. Once again, it's pretty simple. So I've got the power cord that goes in. So that did come into the compressor here, so taking cover off, and there were wires coming in and then wires coming out. And the wires coming out went to the thermostat, and the thermostat was obviously switching the compressor on and off. So all I've done is literally taken those connections off, and now joined the wire that goes up to where the thermostat was straight into the plug for the UV light. So that UV light literally now just goes straight up into the fridge and powers the light. Simple as that. And the power for the fridge goes straight out of the compressor into this plug, and that's plugged straight into the out, effectively the outlet of the controller on top. And as I said before, everything else comes through the little drain hole above the compressor there. So all these little USB cables come out up into this sort of spaghetti mess up here. We're all connected into this power box, but that's not really drawing anything. These are all in like 5-watt phone chargers. Even this is only a 9-watt for the UV light. Well, the only other thing here is just a timer on the UV light as well. It doesn't need to be going the whole time, so I've only got it on for a couple of hours a day. That's all it really needs to be doing to actually kill all the bugs. And the only thing that's really drawing any power is the actual fridge itself, which goes off up once again into the controller. And I think that's about it.